All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This has been a challenge, right? So, hey, for those of you who know me, know that I hardly ever go live. So, I decided to go live today. And of course, Wi Fi went out, all of the things, all of the things that can happen. But I was determined to get this message out. So here I am. And today I want to talk about standards to sustain your business and wow your customers. So I know this is not something that's talked about a lot, but it's extremely important for us to have standards within our business, regardless of your size, right? So let me get that out the way, because I know a lot of times people think if I'm a solopreneur, maybe I don't need it, but that is not the case. You absolutely need it. So thank you for joining me. And anyone that watches the replay, you could go ahead and put hashtag replay to let me know that you caught it on the replay. But my name is Tanya Harrison. I am CEO and founder of Signal Partners. So for those of you who do not know me and who do not know what I do, I specialize in operations. So my biggest thing is, helping small business owners to transform themselves and their businesses from being overwhelmed and frustrated into being organized and confident CEOs. And we do that by implementing a lot of structure and automation and things like that within your business so that you can feel more confident. And today I want to talk about standards. And this is something that's not only going to make you feel confident, but it's also going to help to wow your customers, right? And if you wow your customers, that helps in a whole lot of ways because they come back, they tell other people, and all of the things, right? So basically, when I say standards, what do I mean? And I know that depending on the area that you're in, you may have additional standards, right? So if you are an accountant or an attorney, you may have standards that you have to adhere to that are laws or statutes and things like that. And I'm not necessarily talking about that. So I'm talking about standards that you're going to implement within your business. A lot of times as founders, as CEOs, we're visionaries, right? So we have these great ideas like, I'm going to start a business and here's how my business is going to go. And we go in and we know a lot of times we know who we're going to serve, what it is that we want to provide, and things like that. And we even think about, oh, I want my clients or my customers to have an awesome experience. I want them to provide great customer service. And we say it and we think it. The thing about it is that we don't go into detail about it. So, think about as you grow, what exactly does that mean, right? If I say that I want my clients to have a good experience, what does that mean? Because if you hire me as your VA or somebody that works within your organization or your business, what's good customer service to you may not be good customer service to me. So you may think that, oh, great customer service is responding to inquiries within 2 business days. Whereas me, you tell me, oh, just provide everybody with good customer service. Well, to me, 7-day turnaround time may be okay, right? Because you didn't specify exactly what it was that determined good customer service or a stellar experience. So you really have to dig and go deep when we're talking about these things, because if not, a lot of it gets lost, right? Or a lot of it stays in your head. So when we're talking about standards for your business, that's what we're talking about. What are those things that you want to make sure that happens within your business? And it's not only customer service, although I gave that as an example because that's one that everyone can understand. And all of us should have standards around customer service within our business. So it's one of the ones that is, most widely known or what have you. So you'll go into organizations and you'll notice that they have standards, right? So you have some organizations that actually say, you have to be greeted within a certain, period of time from entering, right? So that's their standard. You have to be greeted. Um, so think about your business and what type of standards, if you don't have standards, what type of standards do you need to have in your business in order to see your vision come to light, right? Because again, we're going back to vision. So if I envision that I'm going to provide stellar customer service, I need to truly define what that means. And I need to be able to lay that out. And I need to be able to explain it to someone in a way that they understands. Um, and what is good customer service or stellar customer service to me needs to be the same thing for anybody that I work with or bring on to my organization, right? So, you really want to make sure that you are specific and detailed enough. But let's talk about some of the benefits, right? So, of course, if I'm providing great customer service, one of the benefits is I'm providing great customer service. My customers are happy. If there's an opportunity for them to return, they're going to return again. And not only that, they're going to share their experience with other people. And that's what we want, right? So that's like free advertisement, right? In a time where, advertising is going up, we want to be able to maximize that. So that's like it. Not only that, you get to see your vision come to life. This is how I envision my business being. Think about when you're trying to define what your standards are for your business. Think about your vision, what it is that you want to occur within your business. Think about your objectives and your goals. They will help you define your standards as well. But also think about the times where you have gone places and you're like, this sucks, whatever it is. Maybe you went and you had something done and they took extremely too long to provide you with whatever service or whatever it is that you were purchasing, so you weren't pleased. Like, think about those times that you weren't pleased in business and you were like, oh, I wish they would have done XYZ. That's an opportunity for you to take and apply some things in your business so that your customers don't feel that way, right? And I know I talk a lot about customers, but at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? We're providing these services to people so that they could purchase from us, right? So we are called to serve whatever group of people that we are called to serve. So that's what it's about. So yeah, all of this leads back to, that. But another benefit that people don't think about is that, right, expert office? Another benefit is that a lot of people don't do this. A lot of people don't have standards within their business. A lot of people don't go above and beyond to implement some of these things. So this is an easy way for you to separate yourself from everybody else that's out there, right? And you don't have to be paying attention to your competitors where you're eyes forward, constantly watching them. But your customers will tell you. Just listen to the things that they say. You know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness, I've never had this before. Or, you know what I mean? So they'll say little things to let you know, and you'll know that you've separated yourself from everybody else. But this is an easy way to separate yourself. It's an easy way for you to be consistent within your business, to improve the quality. So to improve the quality, yes, I'm trying. Expert office say, so good to see you live. This is great info. I'm going to be going live all week, but I have been slacking off a little bit. So, but I'm back. But think about this, think about the benefits that come with creating or implementing standards. So, again, what you want to do is you want to look at think about your vision for your business, think about your goals and objectives, think about the experiences that you have had, and really sit with all of that and think about, okay, lay out the things that you want to have within your business. So for instance, let's talk about customer service, right? I want everyone to have good customer service. or I want everyone to have a great experience. I want to go down another level and think about exactly what do I mean by that? You know what I mean? And what do I consider to be good customer service? So, for instance, I may say that all inquiries are going to be responded to within a certain amount of time, right? And I want to make it good for the customer, but it also has to be something that, me by myself or me and my team that we can adhere to, right? Because that's the whole thing. I want to be consistent with it. So if I say, that we have to respond within 1 business day or 2 business days, that's something that I want to be able to adhere to. So lay it out what it is. Even think about your delivery time, right? Or if you sell products, think about the length of time that it takes from the time someone orders online to the time you ship it, right? You may want to create standards that say, hey, all orders will be shipped within 2 business days, whatever it is. So make sure you think about what good customer service is, or whatever standard that you're creating, but we're talking about customer service. What good customer service means to you, and what you think it means to your customer, and go into detail. And I would even tell you to take it a step further and make sure these things are included in your standard operating procedures. That way, when you onboard somebody, it's already embedded in there and they know what the expectation is, right? So we're all on the same page. It's not 7 days for somebody else, 2 days for somebody else. We're all on the same page. We know that the standard for responding to an inquiry is 2 business days. So we're all going to adhere to that. We know that when we are shipping things out, everything needs to be shipped within 2 business days. From the time somebody orders to the time it ships is 2 business days. That is our standard, right? And once you start implementing that, you'll see, again, you'll have that consistency, and then people will come into your organization. It's not what do I want to say? It's clear where everybody knows what the standard is, and we can all be on the same page, right? So that is, again, an easy way to wow your customers, an easy way to separate yourself from the competitors. And other standards that you want to think about are anything, number one, anything that impacts your customer. You want to see if there are standards that you can create around it. Also, I started out by saying, if you're in certain professions, accountant, attorneys, and things like that, you may have standards that you may have to adhere to, that are laws and stuff. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing that, even though that's not specifically what we're talking about. But go back, take some time, think about your standards, think about what you want to implement within your business. And then I'm just going to look over and make sure my notes, what I wanted to kind of talk about. Yeah, so define your standards, because your standards dictate how your business acts, how you move. It also dictates what people think of you, right? So if you are consistently doing something that's really great, then you become known for certain things. I always give the example of Chick-fil-A, because they have truly separated themselves when it comes to fast food. And customer service, they have separated themselves from everybody else simply by their customer service, right? They do simple things, from taking your name, so that when you get to the window, they're now calling you by name. So they've integrated certain things just within their flow. And these are things that have become a part of their processes, right? So whenever someone is hired, they're trained, this is how you do it. And everyone does it the same way. So think about all of those things, and let me know, do you have any questions right now? You can throw those out. But we've kind of talked about what standards are, some examples of some, and how you're going to lay that out and embed them as a part of your processes. And then just some of the benefits that you're going to achieve. But more importantly, it says something about your business when you have awesome business standards. So I hope that this resonated with you. I don't want this to be a long I try to keep my lives short. So I hope this resonated with you. And if you have any questions at all, you can drop them here. And know that I am going live all week. So I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. And if you have not signed up for the Mind Your Business Challenge, you want to go ahead and do that because we kick off next week. And when we kick off next week in the challenge, it's a 3-day live challenge. And we're going to be talking about the fabulous, the glorious, the wonderful metrics and KPIs. I have to hype that up because a lot of people don't really care for numbers and things like that. But when you really start to see what you can do with numbers and the story that it tells and how it can help you to propel your business to the next level, this is something that you are really going to want to implement in your business and make sure that you are doing it every single week. So we are going to be talking about that next week, 3 days live. So it's going to be an awesome experience, right? And you're going to see that although you are probably working extremely hard in your business, I'm not saying that you won't have to continue working hard, but I'm saying that you will be able to work a little smarter, right? Because now it's not throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to see what sticks. You are really going to be able to have a defined way of how you're going to do things. From reviewing your numbers and understanding, am I on the right track? Do I need to make adjustments? And you'll know to make that sooner rather than later, because no one wants to get to the end of the month or to get to the end of the quarter only to find out you didn't hit your goals when you could have done something about it ahead of time, right? So this will allow you to focus on the things that you need to focus on in order to drive your business towards your goals. And that's what this is all about, achieving those goals that we want to achieve within our business. So if you have not signed up, you can go ahead and sign up. And we kick off next week again, 3 days live. So I will talk to you soon. And I want to thank everyone that has joined me, whether live or on the replay. All right. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.